And now, broadcasting live from the Seaport City, Savannah, Georgia. Here is your host of the first and only live interactive game show where the trivia is blackety black and there are no raisins in the potato salad. It's BrianAshley3000.
Hey, what's up, family? BrianAshley3000 here with another night of fun trivia, and the kitten outside my window meowing incessantly. So, I hope you all are doing well. It's nice weather down here in Georgia. It's it's still nice and warm from like the summer, like only a summer could be. But it does feel like it's starting to break and lean into sliding into fall. And fall is an okay season. It's an okay season. It's a really great season because my birthday is in fall, so that's one great thing about it. But I prefer the warm seasons, the warm months, the warm seasons like spring. Spring is my favorite, and then followed by summer. Yes, I like summer, even down here in Savannah where it is unbearably hot, but I love it. But anyhow, so let me get to the studio, y'all. Let me not delay tonight's game. I did get I got the thumbnail done a little late, and so you probably wouldn't have known what to expect as far as what I'm going to talk about today. But if you saw the thumbnail, then you know that it's Kenny Anderson. I met Kenny Anderson, but that story is later. I'll just say that it's later. So down below you see there's the word scrolling, the instructions or the guide scrolling if you would like to get your invitation to the cookout to play in tonight's game, be in the studio audience. You need to go over to theCookoutTrivia.com, and I'm about to take you over there in just a second. But it also says down there that if you'd like to stream ad-free music, go to theCookoutPregame.com, and I'm going to talk about that right after I tell you about getting into the studio audience. Okay, this is a game show platform, meaning there are games that will be played here. More than one game. It won't be just trivia. If you're here tonight for trivia, then cool, but know that there's also going to be other shows, other games that I have on the slate to have some fun with. But anyhow, let's go on over to make sure my screens are right. Oh, looks like my screens are right, y'all. So let me load up the UI so we can see how to do this thing. If you're just joining me for the first time, thank you for taking the time to stop by to see what I'm doing over here. I'd love for you to be a part of it. I'd love for you to get your invitation to my cookout. And hey, check this out. Check this out. So I told you that the site was going to look different, right? And so this is the difference. We've gone into dark mode. I think it just I don't know, it just felt right. It just felt right when I started changing the color and stuff. So if you this view isn't as impressive as the as the menu. I like seeing the menu. I like seeing the different like that. It just feels better. It just has a better feel to it. So if y'all like this one or like the white, just let me know in the comments. If or let me know in the if you're in the studio audience, let me know in the chat log, in the message field. Just type it in and let me know which one you like better. Do you like the light or the dark mode like we have here? But let me go back here, y'all. So this is where you start off at theCookoutTrivia.com, and you have your game show button and your menu button. If you don't have your invitation to the cookout / your membership, you'll end up in the same place. But let's go ahead and hit the game show button. And right now, I don't have it. I'm not logged in, or if you don't have your invitation, if you don't have a membership, this will be playing up top. And below it has the calendar button. And y'all, I think I figured out the calendar thing. So you gotta, well, shoot, hold on. I just had I was well. I think it might be different on the It might be different on the phone, but I was looking at it at a, let's see, list month. Yeah, there you go. If you go to list month, you'll see the each day, you know, um, each day parsed out, so you can go down and see which each day is. And every day is the same thing, 8 p.m. The game, but the thing is, I will let you know ahead of time if there's going to be something different, or if I'm changing the time, or if I'm canceling a game. I'm going to let you know ahead of time, okay? The only time that games get canceled is if we have technical difficulties, and you can't hear the audio or something. But I've curtailed that by just making sure that I have enough time to start up the whole machine. So and I'm trying to do better, y'all. I'm trying to do better so we won't have any canceled games. And just some housekeeping: if you're in Instagram and it freezes, go over to YouTube, because YouTube is the most stable stream. Okay, we're now broadcasting in Instagram and YouTube simultaneously. So if there's a freeze on Instagram, because it has been known to freeze, it's done it like 4 times. Make sure you go over to YouTube, and it's the same handle, the Cookout Trivia. So just that. And also, please, if you are on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're on Instagram, please hit the thumbs up and follow me there. And also, please follow my pages on Facebook, the Cookout Trivia, and TikTok, please, because I would like to get my numbers up there so I could stream there as well. So all that housekeeping is out of the way. So this is the calendar, and like I said, it's every night at 8 p.m. But you'd log in with your username and password. But if you don't have one of those, you'd go ahead and register with the register button down here. And remember, see how you like this? How you like this darkness? This darkness, y'all. I think it's pretty cool. You have your different membership levels. There's only 2. There's the regular invitation, which is free, and then there's the Ambassador Plus, and the Ambassador Plus yearly. And you might be wondering where the ambassador is. The ambassador is within the free invitation. So when you are registered, once you're registered, you are automatically an ambassador, and you have access to your affiliate materials and so forth. I'm going to show you that in just a second. So you go ahead and say you want to go ahead and get that free invitation. You'd fill this in just like any other registration form. It's pretty standard. You have your username, email, first and last name, and then this is not so standard. It says, "Do you love black people?" And you will be tempted to say yes. That will be the wrong answer, because you must type in all caps, "I love black people," like so. I think I can see that. My eyes, let me pull this over. Y'all, yeah, I spelled it right. Okay, so yeah. How are you supposed to know that? Well, underneath that box, underneath that field, it says type in all caps, "I love black people." So I know the font is small, but that's what it says, and I apologize. Then you have send in your video underneath there. You're wondering what video? It's the video of you stating your name plus "I love black people." That's what it says right here underneath there. So in my case, it would be, "My name is Brian, and I love black people." Don't pull any funny business with the video either, because a young lady she tried to send in a video of a cat, her saying the words, but it was a video of a cat, which was no bueno. So I had to, let her know that that's the incorrect format, and that I gave her a little bit of time to change it, but she neglected to do so. So I had to remove her from the platform. So don't be like her, just please do it right the first time, because I'm probably not going to do any, like, I'm not going to waste any time. Because I explain this every night, so it's like there's really no reason for there to not to be, the right thing in there. That's what, that's my thinking. But anyhow, so you have your video that you upload, then you have your password, your country, state, then your avatar or image. You check your terms of service, and there's a newsletter that's coming. Then one or more social media handles. One is required, but the more the merrier. And then you click the register button, and then you're in there. And hold on a second. Hold on just a second, y'all. So let me show you what happens after you register. And in case you're wondering, if you're joining me for the first time, what we're in now, we're in the pregame, and I do this every night to give instructions or a guide to how to get in the studio audience, and I talk about a few more things, and then I run down a topic list. And so it's about 45 minutes that goes by before the game gets started, and that's how it's going now. In time, I'll probably cut out a lot of this, but for now, this is what I do every night, and it gives time for newcomers to stumble upon the platform and get registered and get assembled in the studio audience. So that's what we're doing, and that's why we're doing it. That's why I'm doing it. So but let me log into something. I gotta show you all something. Got to show you all something. Wow. Okay, up there. So when you log in, about to show you. I know that you're waiting with bated breath. Okay. All right. As I was saying, once you logged in, you are directed to your dashboard. Let me make the screen bigger so you can see the buttons. So there are the buttons, and you have your game show button, which is probably what you'll be doing first, but I'd like to draw your attention to the ambassadors button over here. So you click that, you are greeted with your affiliate dashboard, your ambassador dashboard, where it shows your earnings, the Skrilla that you're making from your referrals, and then you have most importantly your marketing materials, your affiliate links, and QR code. So your link here, your QR code here, and if you are a business or have a business, then you can get a landing page assigned to your affiliate, your ambassador membership or your ambassador account, so that you can direct people to a landing page with a much more recognizable URL. So that would be it would be the cookouttrivia.com / your company's name, more than likely. So that's what you would want if you are a business, or you have a business that you like to sponsor and advertise on the platform. So this is the affiliate dashboard. Let's go back to the regular dashboard. So because you're going to go into the game show. So once you click the game show button, you are directed to the lobby. And we're in the lobby, but as you can see up top, there's a different video. It's what we're doing right now. So mute that. And so beneath that, you see the greeting, "What up, Devin?" Click below to enter the studio. Devin is the name that I use to do testing and to run this demo. Excuse me. So yeah, Devin is the name that I use to run this demo to show you all. So Then you have, we're in the lobby now, right? But when you go in the studio, everything goes dark. So you hit the studio button, but you're greeted with, or you're met with an alert letting you know if tonight's game has an entry fee. Tonight's studio entry is free. So click OK to continue. So, and after you click OK, it goes so glow. And that is important because if you don't hear that, you're not in the studio. Okay, so let me play that sound effect for you real quick so you can know what to listen for. I know it was probably kind of low, but this is what it sounds like. So once it does that and everything goes dark, you are in the studio audience. And this is where you stop. Stop here, don't proceed, don't go any further unless I instruct you to do so. Because I'll be up here, running and hosting the game. So, but don't go any further unless I instruct you to do so. So that is the platform, and that's how you get there. And this is where you'll come for all the games. This is Game Central. You'll come here for all the games, the trivia games, the dating show, and the competitive scavenger hunting. So this is where you'll come. Okay. So let's get back to the studio real quick, and let's go to the pregame. The pregame, y'all, is this. It's this website here, the cookoutpregame.com. And what this is a music streaming engine that takes all the music that's on YouTube, which is all the music that is on iTunes and Pandora and Spotify, and it puts it in a format that you can stream it. You have total control over the music, and you can program, you can save playlists and save favorites, and you can just have a ball with this. And there's no catches, there's no commercials, no ads, no catches, and it's no fees. It's free. It's for the free. So check it out, y'all. And this front page, I have pretty much curated about 85% of what's on this front page. Now the first row, every row of this is a different channel, and the first channel is the new albums channel, which I have no part in curating because it's a feed. It's a feed that comes in automatically, and there's a lot of stuff that you can discover in here. It goes on. I've not gotten to the end of this. I don't think it does end, but it's a cool way of discovering music. And then I don't know why it goes to the bottom every time. But after that, we had the 5 mic albums, which are the albums that receive 5 mics in the Source magazine. We have some playlists that I made, the pregame playlist, the Sexiest Voices, Hustler's Inspiration was probably my favorite one. Vibes Volume 1, because there's probably going to be a Volume 2 when I get around to it. Black Beauty Resistance Project playlist. I'd say project playlist. That was done by my friend Imani Latifa. She did a guest playlist for me. And if you'd like to make a guest playlist, because matter of fact, I need a guest playlist for the Sexiest Voices for the men, and I'd like a sister to assemble that for the audience, for the people out there. So maybe we can do that countdown, jointly. If that's something that you're interested in, hit me up, Brian at thecookouttrivia.com. Okay. So after that, you had the popular albums, which is another feed. Then you had the Soul Food, which is a playlist that I made. Seaport Connections, all my people from Savannah or have connections to Savannah, including Flage, who we're so very proud of. I'm going too fast. We did Seaport Connection. I went too far. Seaport Connection, yeah. Then South African house mixes. I need to fill out some more of that, y'all. Then a lot of my favorite albums here. And don't worry, you're in great hands with my taste of music, because I only like the best. Okay. Throwbacks, another playlist I made. My favorite artists, which are a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them. Um, Hustler's Inspiration is that playlist broken out. You know, I loved it, so we had to do it again. And then we have the podcast and Planet Soca and Planet Reggae. Funky Stuff is a playlist I made, and Planet Afrobeat. All these were I put all these channels together. So then we have Planet Neo Soul. I need to fill this out some more. New releases, which is kind of a feed of things that I've added to the my basically my favorite music. That's kind of what it is. Then you have Planet Gospel and some genres, and I need to do something with the cover art there. So I know it looks a little looks like the teeth are missing, but this music that you see in the front page, this is not all the music. All the music is accessible to you. You just type in whatever it is you want to hear, and you can pull it up. And you can what I like to do is I like to make like radio stations out of whatever song from whatever artist that I'm listening to that I'm really digging. So I'll right click on it. Let me show you real quick. Go to my music. So you have a song and you'll right click on it, and then you have go to song radio, and it'll give you 100 songs in the same vein as this that you seeded it with. And the thing is, you can discover a whole lot of artists that you've never heard of. I've discovered so many artists that it's like it's funny that I say discover, because a lot of times the artists they've been out for 4 or 5 years and have 2 and 3 albums and stuff. It's like, where was I? But it's like, there's so much music these days, y'all. So much music. It's impossible to keep up with all the artists. I mean, so many people. I mean, making music is so much easier than it used to be. So it's like there's just a whole bunch of artists out there, a whole bunch of great artists out there, and I'm just trying to keep up, y'all. But I have a pretty funky, soulful curation of music there, and I urge you to check it out. Like I said, it's free, no catches, and you can just have a ball just listening to what you want to listen to. Let's see. All right. Oh, and if you'd like to advertise with a web banner on the site, like Black Men Run, or Savannah Sauce Company, or DJ Nabs, or just holler at me at advertising at theCookoutTrivia.com, or you can click this link here, and it'll take you to over here. So on the site, and you can, I believe there's a form. You get this form. I hadn't clicked on this stuff in a minute, so yeah. So it does work. Yeah, it does work. Yeah, just fill out your information, and I will get with you to see how I can best serve you, and if you need assets made, I can get that done for you as well. But anyhow, let's get back to we've done the pregame, so let's go back to the studio. Alright, I need to pull down tonight's topics. If you would like to play in tonight's game, make sure you go over to theCookoutTrivia.com. Let me peek over in Instagram and YouTube to see what people are doing. I think I told you all before, I'm not ignoring you all, but it's like I gotta keep my screen straight so that I can stay focused and I don't mess it up. So it looks like things are quiet out here. Tonight's Saturday. Y'all should be enjoying. Y'all should be out. I mean, y'all should really be out and not on any device. Seriously. So, but if you're here with me, I thank you that you took the time out to be with me. But seriously, I love summer nights. Summer nights are the time you got to be out. You got to be outside. And there's nothing like the warmth and the coolness of summer going into fall night. Oh, I hear that kitten. Anyway, let me get back to the topics. Okay, so we got topics here tonight. Let me pull them down. I hadn't updated them. So I'm gonna do that right now, y'all. Just give me a second. Okay. Let's start here. Today is Saturday. What was y'all's favorite cartoon growing up on Saturday morning? I think I might have asked y'all this before, but I'm gonna probably ask it a few more times. But let me know in the chat, or in the if you're on Instagram, just chat in the message field or whatever. Let me know what your favorite cartoon was, your favorite Saturday morning cartoon. Because remember, back in those days, we had the daily cartoons, and then we had the weekend cartoons. And the weekend cartoons were always probably more special because they only came once a week, really. So it's like, the Saturday morning cartoons were everything. I mean, if you're around my age, that Saturday morning cartoons were everything. I remember when there would be like the cartoon like a premiere show of, it would be premiering like all the cartoons, like playing little excerpts and stuff from the cartoons and stuff. Oh my gosh. I tell you, I was probably the most excited about the Pac-Man cartoon. When the Pac-Man cartoon came out, oh my gosh, I used to love that cartoon. It was kind of weak though, but just the fact that they had a cartoon that had a video game with it, it's like that. I mean, that just blew my mind. Well, let me update this interface. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just running my mouth here. Today is Saturday. Trivia. We're talking about black-owned food trucks. And in case you're wondering about the kitten, y'all, I broke down and gave the kitten some more. I put out some more tuna, because it's like I don't want the kitten to die on my watch. I really don't, y'all. So it's like, the kitten's meowing all day. It's like all day. It's like Chinese water torture, okay? And it's like I can only withstand but so much. So it's like, the kitten sounds so pitiful, and he won't let me get close to him. But it's like, I put out the food, and he ate some. So I've gotten broken down, and I'm feeding the cat, and I know this might be something that I don't want, because I only saw the mama once. She might have abandoned the kitten for all I know. But here I am, and this is what we're doing. So, in case you're wondering. Okay, we got Saturday trivia. We got black on food trucks, and we got the time I met Kenny Anderson. Hey, and check this out. This is really kind of I don't know if it's the algorithm or if it's spooky, but today I was on social media or scrolling or something, and then there was a video, either a TikTok or an Instagram video of Will Smith, and he was talking about, somebody asked him to sign his name for the Fresh Prince, and he said he's only signed it, and he was only signing it. This was the second time post Fresh Prince, post his music career, that he's ever signed it like that, signed Fresh Prince. And it was just like such a coincidence, because remember yesterday, matter of fact, I think I still got that I still got it on the thing. Let me pull this down. Where's my, oh, I'm sorry. I think I still got this from yesterday. I thought I did. Wait, hold up. Come on. Oh man, no. Oh no. I thought I had that. Shoot. Okay, well yeah, I had the doggone signature, the Fresh Prince autograph yesterday. I showed y'all yesterday. So if you want to see it, go to yesterday's show. But I can't find it right now. But yeah, that was a coincidence that that's what he was talking about, his Fresh Prince autograph, and I showed y'all the Fresh Prince autograph yesterday. You probably want to see it, and God dog it, hold on a second. If I can pull it up in 2 minutes, I'm going to show you because I know I have it. But I didn't save it yesterday when I closed it down, so that's what happened. Y'all. Modified. Let's see. I'm hoping that we're going to see it. I'm hoping that I'm going to get it. That it. Oh, I found it. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, y'all. I just should drop those in there. This is what I'm talking about. So if you look to this one, I think, and that's Ready Rock C's. Yeah, this is probably the best one. If you see over on the left, to the left of look at Will Smith's ears. Yeah, Fresh Prince right there. That's how he used to sign his name, or that's when he was the Fresh Prince. But yeah, that came across my doggone feed today. I think that's kind of spooky, or maybe the algorithm, or I don't know, or it was just a coincidence. But whatever. Let me start this here countdown. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to count down. Going to go through these topics here, and each one's going to get 5 minutes, and when we get down to the bottom, it's going to transition into the game stage, where we will be doing a Front Street challenge where you can be part of the action. If you are in the studio audience, by the time the time ends, you will be eligible to be pulled into the game, where you can answer a trivia question or questions. Excuse me. A question or questions to win a prize or prizes. Okay, so if you are up on your Black Excellence trivia, or if you are bold enough to be on Front Street and answer a trivia question I throw at you, just come on down and make sure that you are in the studio audience by the time the time counts down. Okay. What are we going to do tonight for music? Are we going to do Avery Sunshine? You know what? We're going to do another Avery Sunshine video. Or I say videos or visual, or, all these newfangled words, y'all. I feel like a old man. I was talking to a friend today, and I was asking her if I sounded old when I say albums, and she told me yes, I do sound old, but I think, we're Generation X, so we're thinking in terms of albums. We're thinking of complete, at least 9 songs albums, but I remember there were some tapes or some albums with 3 songs on each side. I'm glad they don't do that anymore. But yeah, so this is what am I doing? I just lost. Okay, I'm gonna do Avery Sunshine, y'all. I'm gonna find a song from her that we can listen to. Let's see. So yeah, make sure you go to thecookoutrivia.com to register. Just want to pop over there for a second. No, that is the pregame, but remember this is, well, that is actually, that's for advertising, but we're not doing that. We're doing some gaming tonight. And but do y'all like this? Do y'all like the dark mode look? I really like that. I really like how the buttons and the colors pop. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, you can go to the game show from here too. You know, I make it accessible everywhere you go. So remember, you're in the lobby when you see the orange, and click the studio button to get in there. Entry fee or not. But matter of fact, let me press play so you can see that this is what's going on now. So this is going to be in real time. You're going to get to play along in the game show. You're going to be able to be a contestant in a game show, something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be on The Price is Right, or Wheel of Fortune. You know, I mean, I'll be honest. Jeopardy was a little intimidating. I mean, I think that I could do alright, but yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't think I'm that up on my trivia. I used to love trivia books, like when I was a kid. I remember before we'd go on, like, you know, road trips and stuff, we'd stop by the bookstore, and I got these real thick, you know, trivia books that had all these facts from all around the world and stuff like that, and little illustrations and stuff. And it was just like so interesting to me, you know, just gaining all these bits of knowledge that are, you know, might not be useful, but they're darn sure interesting, you know. And so I've always been a huge fan of trivia, and I hope that you are too, so that we can have some fun. We can have some fun till the daddy takes the T-bird away. What's that? What movie is that from, y'all? If y'all, for my movie buffs out there, what is that? What movie is that from? Go back to here. Let's see. Are we gonna talk about cuffing season? I don't know. Oh yeah. So we're gonna talk about black-owned food trucks, and I don't really know what I wanted to say about black food trucks, y'all. Well, one thing I noticed is that I think that I don't know. I think that we need to. I'm thinking about building something. Thinking about building some type of directory, some kind of something, so that they can be easier to locate. Because, you know, the food truck model has been a popular model in the past, you know, say 20 or so years. That's really exploded all across, you know, America. At least I don't know what's going on outside, you know, these borders, but I suspect that, you know, food trucks, you know, it's not a new thing, of course, but it's just like in the U.S. it's a really huge thing, and I think partly because, you know, if you're trying to have a restaurant, if you're trying to do a brick and mortar, I think having a brick and mortar has just a few more obstacles that might be not as easy to navigate. So it's just easier to have a food truck, or to start with a food truck, and then, you know, maybe correct me, I could be totally wrong, but this is what I've gathered from, a couple people that I know, and then I have a friend that's she's doing a food truck, going to be doing a food truck soon, and so, you know, there's a lot of different variables and a lot of different, you know, things that you have to consider, of course. But I think when it's all said and done, that a food truck is easier to purchase, operate. Well, maybe not. I don't know about operation. I don't know. But I just think that it's just easier to get into. But anyhow, and because of that, I think that there are a lot of black-owned restaurants that have started out as food trucks that really could use a lot of patronage. There's a few off the top of my head in Savannah that, you know, I really wish that they, I don't know, I knew where they were, and wish they had a restaurant really. Like I think about Pop's Grilling. That's a food truck. That's real good here. Um, what's Pop's Grilling? I know 520 Wings has a food truck. There's a few that they come out to the outlets out in Pooler. I know that when they have stuff out there, a lot of them come out there, and but there's a lot of food trucks all around the city that just don't really get a lot of shine or a lot of publicity. I don't know. Maybe I don't hear much about them, so I don't know. I was thinking of a way to just provide more information on being able to locate these black-owned food trucks. But I was just really wanting to bring up the idea, or not the idea, or the I guess the subject of black-owned food trucks, because I just want to urge you all to support them. Just to, whatever way that you can find. I don't know if there's, I did a Google search, and I hadn't really found anything that was a patented directory for black-owned food trucks. But it could be easy to put together. Maybe not. But I'm going to look at that, and you might be seeing something like that in the future. And if somebody's out there that wants to do it, be my guest. I just think that this is something that's needed. This is something that we could really benefit from. So please support your black-owned food trucks, y'all. Let's see. There was this one in Atlanta that I was probably like my favorite one. I think it was called like the Blaxican or something, where it was like soul food inspired Mexican food, or vice versa. And it was like I think the owner, he was Blaxican, so he was half black, half Mexican. And so the foods in that food truck, and I think that he might have had there might have been a brick and mortar too, but I know I've had his food a few times, or their food a few times, and it was so good. It's like collard greens and a burrito, and it's like a stuff like that, and red rice, and and then salsa, and a chicken adobo. I don't know, but it was some really good stuff. I can probably find that restaurant. I could probably find that restaurant. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Whew, thought that was an emergency there. All right. So this is the time that I met Kenny Anderson. Now, y'all. Now I've told you all in the past. I've tried to tell you all every time I tell these celebrity encounters. 97% of these stories are not very interesting. Okay. They're in what happens. This not very interesting. Most, I don't think. They're just not very interesting stories. I think that most times when people meet celebrities, out and about, not very interesting things occur. It just happens to be. It's just a sheer coincidence and real random that you might see a celebrity out and about, but at the same time, it's like they're regular people just like you. They got to go to Target. They got to go, to Publix, or they got to do their shopping. As a matter of fact, speaking of Publix, that's where I saw where I quote unquote met Kim Fields. I was walking down. I think I was going to get some juice or something, and so I'm walking through the deli, or by the deli, and in line to get a deli sandwich or to get something from the deli was Kim Fields, and I saw her, and I said, "Hey, Kim," and she said, "Hey." And I just kept it pushing. So, just random stuff like that. But this one right here, Kenny Anderson, y'all, he is my favorite college basketball player of all time. Now, yeah, of course, he went on to play in the pros, and but as far as when I think of college ball, like my favorite player that I loved to watch, it was Kenny Anderson. I played basketball growing up, and I played most times like at the beginning probably two guard, but towards the end I was point guard. So I've always been a fan of point guards, and the thing is, Kenny Anderson's style of play, sometimes I would try to mimic some of his moves, some of his dribbling, because I really love the way he handled the ball. But the thing is, it's like, I don't know. It's just, it's something about the way that people dribble. People kind of dribble the way that they're, I don't know, the way that they move, the way that they're built, you know, and so their dribbling looks a certain kind of way. See, my dribbling, it didn't look anything like Kenny Anderson's really. It looked more like Tim Hardaway trying to look like Kenny Anderson. That's what it was kind of like, because I was more of a, I guess, direct and more of a like, I don't know. I was more of a direct type guard, like, you know, just straight try to drive and stuff like that. But so anyhow, I was like, how old was I? 13. I think I might have been 13, and it was an exhibition game that that Georgia Tech, they came to Savannah and they played an exhibition game. And it was like, I guess it was kind of like a scrimmage, because it was like, you know, I know that there wasn't any other schools. It was them basically scrimmaging against themselves. So they put on a game for us here in Savannah. And I remember after the game, they were all signing autographs. And so I remember distinctly John Barry and Kenny Anderson. And there was I can't remember any others. I really can't remember any others. I want to say Eric Bontross. Why do I want to say it? No, he was with UNC, but I can't remember. Why do I want to say like Malcolm Mackey? Was Malcolm Mackey? Was he? He might have been on Georgia Tech, but anyhow, there was a yellow sheet of paper that had all their signatures on. I cannot find that. Okay, there's a lot of things that I can't find that I've been talking about and telling you all about, but you know, I do have a lot of these things, but I just can't locate them. I'm going to have some shows in the future where I produce all these things. You know, I try to produce whatever artifacts that I do have, like in yesterday, what was yesterday? That was the Fresh Prince thing. So I had that. I was able to show you that. When I really had a picture as well, I had a Polaroid picture of me standing at the autograph table while Ready Rock C is signing the autograph. I can't find the doggone picture now. But I do have a lot of these things that I'm talking about, like more like proof, I guess. But I'll find them, y'all. So but yeah, so I don't even know if Kenny Anderson said anything to me or anything. I mean, I just know that he signed the autograph, and I was blown away because he's my favorite college player of all time. I really like looked up to this dude. It's like I even wore my hair like him. Kenny Anderson, then he had a part in the middle of his head, like in the very center of his forehead. You know, that was kind of one of the styles like back then. I remember him and Larry Johnson used to have that style where they had the part in dead center in their head. So that's what I would get. I would go to the barbershop and I asked for that. And so I would have I had the part in the middle of my head and trying to dribble like Kenny Anderson, but looking like Tim Hardaway. But anyhow, Kenny Anderson gets a 10. He's a cool brother. He's still my favorite. He's still my favorite college player of all time. Shout out to him, and I hope he's well and his family's healthy and everything. So, so that's that. Let's see, cuffing season. Okay, cuffing season game, y'all. The cuffing season, y'all, is the dating game show that's going to be held here at Game Central. And what it is much like the dating game that used to come on television. And but this one, it's a little different, but the concept and the functionality is pretty much the same. So, you know how in the dating game you have the bachelor. In this instance, you have the bachelorette on one side, you have the three bachelors on the other side, and there'd be a wall separating them so they can't see each other. Well, here they can't see each other either, but you also cannot see them. So, what will happen is the bachelorette will ask each bachelor a question. She'll ask them all the same question, and after they answer the questions, if you are in the studio audience, you will have game controls with which you can vote for who you felt answered the question the best. That looks like this. That looks like, like this. So you see the bachelorette asking the bachelors a question. They're each answering, And after they finish answering, you can vote for who you felt answered the question the best, bachelor A, B, or C. And after we go through 7 rounds of that, then I will reveal that I will show you who your answers favored. Okay? And after I show you that, you will then have the opportunity to vote for who you believe the bachelorette will choose. See, me showing you who your answers favorite will just be a guide for you in case you're stumped as to who you think the bachelorette will choose. So after all the votes are in, when the bachelor is voted on, after all the votes are in, that's when I will reveal who or what the bachelorette looks like. I'll uncover her silhouette, and we'll get to see what she looks like. And then she will reveal who she chose. And so when she reveals who she chose, if you voted correctly, if you voted for the right bachelor, you will then be automatically in the winner circle. The winner circle is the group from which I award the night's prize recipients, award the night's prizes. So that's where I choose the night's prize recipients, the winning circle, okay? But if you did not choose correctly, you will have a timed window with which you can pay entry into the winner circle. Now, there are no guarantees that if you are in the winner circle, you will win a prize. The prizes will be dependent on the night, okay? If it is it could be a prize night, it could be a product night, or a service night, or it could be cash money. It could be a variety of things. There are no rules to this. So just know that every night it's going to change. Every night you'll have the opportunity to win something new, and more than likely something new from a black-owned business, okay? So, what are we doing? What are we talking about? So yeah, and after you voted and after we've awarded prizes to the studio audience, I then reveal who she did not choose. I'll reveal the bachelors that she did not choose. We'll uncover them, and they'll come through, say, hey, I might leave their social media handle so that the bachelorettes or the single ladies in the audience can contact these gentlemen, and might do that. But it'll be based on their preference as well, not just going to have it out there for everybody. And then I reveal the bachelor that she did choose, and what will happen with the winning contestants, with the winning couple. They will get a cyber date on the house, on us, where they will each get a $50 gift card to either Uber Eats or Black and Mobile if they are in one of those chocolate cities that Black and Mobile is in. And y'all, Black and Mobile is a black-owned food delivery service that I urge you all to download. They're not everywhere, but they are in pretty much all the major chocolate cities. So if you are in one of the major chocolate cities or nearby, go ahead and download the app. And just download the app anyway. You never know. You're probably going to be visiting one of those cities sometime soon anyway. So go ahead and download the app, y'all. Black and Mobile. Let's see. Let me take this off the screen. Sorry about that. Avery Sunshine. We want to find a new song by Miss Sunshine. Let's see what we can find, y'all. Let's see. We're making good time, I think. My doggone Stream Deck thing is falling apart. It's breaking. I need another one, y'all. I need another Stream Deck. Sunshine. Let's see. I'm just seeing what we're going to pull in for. Matter of fact, why don't I do this when I know that she's in the new album feed? There it goes right there. So Glad to Know You. This is her latest release, y'all. Just released on the 22nd of August, y'all. This is brand new, and she's got a lot of great visuals with this. And I've played I Wonder, I played Hello Sunshine, I played I think I played Show Me, and I know I played Blackity Black twice, because Blackity Black I think is my favorite song on this album. But I think I want to play this song for some reason. All I Need, the Gemini song. It says All I Need, the Gemini song. And the thing is, y'all, if anybody knows me, y'all know I do not play around. I do not mess with Geminis. I do not look. I do not mess with Geminis. I stay away from Gemini. So if you're a Gemini, I'm not trying to offend you. I've had a really bad experience with a Gemini woman that just, yeah. I do not mess with Geminis, like, at all. But let me get this because I'm curious about the song, the Gemini song. What if I end up liking the song? Wouldn't that be a trip? I end up liking the song talking about Geminis. Get my screen right. Let me put this bad boy in here. And it's probably going to freeze. It's going to freeze on my end. Don't know if it freezes on your end, but just bear with me for just a minute or two. Not a minute or two, but just a minute. I don't think it's that long that it'll freeze. But as soon as it loads in, I'm going to pull it up and we're going to play it. Gotta see what this song's about. Because I listened to it, but I do so much, y'all. I need to sit down and listen to the whole thing. I love everything that I've heard so far, y'all. I love everything that I've heard so far. I mean, y'all, if you've heard the music that I played so far of hers, you know, her voice is just just beautiful and rich. Love Avery Sunshine's voice, y'all. So, all right, it's frozen on my end. I don't know if it's frozen on your end, but it's about to unfreeze. I can mute that music. So turn off the music. All right, here we go. Some music. And put that there.
I'm so glad I know you. I'm so glad I know you. I'm so glad I know you.
So Rob, I'm going to this industry party by myself without you.
Now, you know I wouldn't miss it unless something important came up.
Man, and everybody's gonna be there. The only person I know there is gonna be that obnoxious ass host that I cannot stand.
Hey now, I know you don't want to hear this, but that obnoxious host can open some doors for you.
Yeah.
Hell, for me too.
Yeah.
By the way, what gift did you bring?
A gift? Nobody told me about no gift.
Child, the dog is going to be expecting a gift.
The dog? Oh, shoot. Oh, Kevin on stage is calling me. I'll call you back.
All right, Sean, no matter what.
Bye.
Avery?
Yes, hi.
Watch the video you seen. We were blown away. What a performance. Love the location, love the energy. It's gonna be perfect for the show. I mean, we cannot wait to air it.
Oh my God, thank you, Mr. Fredericks. Oh my God.
Kev, call me Kev. Listen, I gotta run, but we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay.
I mean, brilliant, just brilliant.
I love you, thank you.
Crystal! Avery! You made it! Thanks for coming. Isn't this great?
Yeah.
I know. Because it was going to be so glad that you came. You didn't get him a squeaky toy, did you?
No.
Good, because everybody here is getting on my nerves. Tori, the dress. Hell no.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
Came in and I looked across the room and I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, there's
Yeah.
Dane. I didn't know I was going to see you.
Yeah, I didn't know you were gonna be here either. Yeah.
So this is a dog's birthday party, right?
Yeah, so apparently it's the little homie's birthday. Kind of weird, but you know.
I was checking that out. I was trying to figure out whether I was in the twilight zone or not. This is goofy.
Kind of weird, right? Yeah. Hey, so the other night.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kazu.
So where's the dog?
Yeah, so apparently it was like a grooming incident and the dog didn't like his haircut, so he refused to come out. Like, I don't know. Weird, but hey, listen, my break is up. I got to get back to play. So I'll see. It was good seeing you, and we'll see you in a second. All right?
Hey, baby. I know I told you to go away, but maybe I really need for you to stay. I don't always mean everything I say, but I say what I mean. It's the Gemini in me, going back and forth, hanging up the phone and calling right back, 'cause I had something else to say. You're all I need. You are all I need. You're all I need. You are all I need. We keep fighting, but I'm glad to be in this ring with you. Yes, you're lightning, and I'm the thunder that answers you. You don't always mean everything you say, but you say what you mean. You just understand me. Hey, jumping in the car and pulling off fast and turning right back, 'cause you had one more thing to say.
You want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Hey, listen. Sometimes I know I kind of just get tunnel vision.
Dang, you don't have to.
No. Just hear me out. I know. Sometimes it's like, I know I'm pushing out and I'm asking you to do stuff, and it's a lot of pressure on you, and I know you're already out here killing it by yourself, like on your own, and I don't know. I know
it's a lot for me. I get overwhelmed. It's hard not having you do the thing that you always do when you're with me. It's hard to be by myself like that.
You know you can always call me.
I know. And I apologize for being so overly sensitive. I'm sorry.
You know what?
You know?
I think it's all good. As a matter of fact, I got something for you. Close your eyes.
How could you have something special?
No, just
now.
Just close your eyes. I got that.
Okay.
Look at this. I know how much you love dogs, and when I saw the dog, I honestly thought about you. That didn't come out right, but when I saw how happy the dog was, it made me think about me and you, and I just, can we just make everything right again? I love you too.
Can I get a dog?
No, we're not getting no damn dog. Yeah, so apparently some of that food I think was dog food. Did you realize that?
You mean where we just left?
Yeah, at the dog party. Yeah, apparently.
Wait, they had dog food on the table with human food?
I think so. I think that's why people were getting
That's
sick.
why I don't eat at everybody's house. You know that? See, you didn't see me eat. I had the cookies, and that was it. And I had to look at them sideways because they may have been. But wait. How did you get a gig at a dog party?
Yeah, so it was interesting. A guy called me. He said he was a friend of Rob's, and he had this gig, and he hooked it up.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Weird.
You should take those ears off now.
Oh yeah.
We look pretty insane walking down the
I
street.
like my ears. Hey, you know what we should do?
What?
We should get some food from Squirmies.
What is Squirmies?
You don't know about Squirmies?
No, I don't.
All right, y'all. So, all right, that was a nice song. I've loved everything that she's had on this news release, but now it is game time.
I step into the cookout trivia. It's time to shine black excellence. African diaspora's all in line. We're promoting black-owned businesses. That's the vibe. Get ready for the game show. Let's take it in stride. Celebrating culture, knowledge, and pride. Black excellence, we're representing worldwide. Trivia questions hitting hard like a tidal wave. Get your answers right. Make it to the top. Be brave. We're breaking barriers, creating history. A game show that's all about our mystery. From the motherland to the streets of the Bronx, black excellence shining, breaking all the norms.
Alright, y'all, so you got 5 minutes. If you'd like to play in tonight's game, make sure that you are in the studio audience by the time it counts all the way down to 0. But for right now, I want to play a word from a few of our newest sponsors. Y'all, so those are a word from our sponsors. We got some new sponsors coming in, and some more. Going to see a whole lot more from a whole lot more sponsors, and it is some really encouraging stuff going on over here, and I appreciate all of you all support. And just the FYI, the Patreon will be coming out by the end of the weekend, by the end of tomorrow Sunday, the end of the weekend. So I'm going to have that done. That's one of the must-do things for this weekend. But all right, I don't see anyone in the. See if there's anybody in the. If there's anybody in the studio audience, today's word is step. Today's word is step. So if you put step in the chat log, I will know that you're in there, you're locked and loaded, ready to play. But I don't think that there's anyone here, so I think I'm going to be pulling the plug on tonight's game. Chat log. Over there, LC group. Okay. Yep, looks like our cupboard is bare today, and that's okay. You can join me here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. And I'll have some trivia for you, and I'll have a prize for you too, if you would like to, if you can break away from your Sunday evening to, pop in and have some fun with us. But anyhow, tonight's game is over. Pulling the plug and about to play the credits. Y'all have a nice evening. Be safe. And I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.
Stronger than I ever been. Came to win. Came to win. Let's go. Vaughn. We from a great place, you can feel tradition. Hear the water talk to them if you really listen. A lot of roads paved, some of them you never know. Read the stars, you can see a King Taylor glow. Port biographical, doing it phenomenal. Rose through trauma over all the psychological. Okra in the pot over red rice. Eat and sleep on it, baby, there's some good advice. You can truly see what is opportunity. Talk the weeping time, bruh. Talk about family, talk about double shift. Dad on the forklift. Is it for the people though? Is it for the tourists? I be on the poaches, talking about politics. Gotta paint hope over pain, broken promises. What honor is, standing on the truth. Infrared proof with the fire in the booth. Come on. late. Stop cycling hate. Feel the shift in your soul. Know them bones gon' shake. Breathe life. Mama said get that right. Know when to pray. On that 100 reasons to fight. Inspire. I wanna see the family up. Black owned city blocks. Let the money speak up. Out of church. Gotta hit the street with the work. Dope is good, but hell can't handle the verse. War knock. Caking homes do that, bruh. I see buildings, symbols, and dinkra. Say be thankful. Gullah geeks give you the speech. Space on the sidewalk while you all in the street. Zay Hutchins with the brush city full of the art. My era D-Wall shot beautiful arcs. Influence on the culture, we gon' play that part. How you finish ain't the same as the start. Now come on, now come on.
They say Maki. I'm like, yeah, some people know in Creole that means master of water.